Okay, cabbage for New Year's. It's kind of a tradition here in the South. Don't know what's up with that, but it is what it is, and it's typically made by taking a cabbage and pork and boiling it till everything kind of comes tender. Seasoned basically with a little salt, pepper, maybe a bay leaf or something. But kind of boring, but it is what it is. But we're going to do something a little different. We're going to stir fry our cabbage and pork today. Alright, so we got our cabbage, and we're going to cut the root off. Now we want about 1 pound of cabbage in this. That's a little bit, about half of this head of cabbage. Cut it in half. Cut it in half again. We're going to cut the core off, or the root. I didn't quite get all of it. We'll get it. There we go. Cut this in half again. Now we're going to cut it into strips. Got an onion, cut it in half. Cut it in half again. Cut the root off. And we'll cut it into strips. Got our hog jowl. Now you could use bacon. We're going to cut about 8 to 10 ounces off of this. This is basically smoked pork meat. Very similar to bacon, but it's a lot more fat to it. Now we're going to lay our strips on top of each other, or slices, then we're going to cut them into strips. Some garlic, some ginger, half a tablespoon each, 1 tablespoon of chili bean sauce. Into the chili bean sauce we're going to put about a 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. Wok's hot. I put some oil in the wok, but with the hog jowl you really don't have to put the oil. We're just going to put some color on this. We're going to add our onion, and we'll put some color on these. After that's cooked a little bit, we're going to add our garlic and our ginger. Make sure it's mixed up really good. Cabbage on top of that. We'll cover our cabbage for about 3 minutes. Now we're going to mix this all up. Steam has cooked the cabbage down a little bit. Get some color in places. forget about it or you'll burn it. Color all over, everything's looking good. With a little white pepper in there. Now we're going to put our sauce with the sesame oil in it. We're going to mix this up real good. Let that sauce cook just a little bit. Up. Okay, so let's see how it tastes. Make sure I get a little bit of that pork, a little bit of the cabbage.